Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 silver sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 6.
Ready now, David Peralta. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Career line against Greinke. He's got 8 hits in 25 tries. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You can tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Hit in the air out to right. Jones on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Eduardo Escobar standing in past meetings with Jose Quintana. Comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Escobar, 30 years of age. He's a 9-year major league vet. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
A high fastball is in there. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nick Ahmed goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
First baseman,
At the plate, Christian Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Javier
First pitch of the at-bat. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. Baez playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6. No left fielder. Kyle Schwarber.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit those day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Greinke comes set. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, John Ryan Murphy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Ryan Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 21.
So here now's the pitcher, Zach Greinke. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
3rd inning, no score to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the
center
straight
fielder,
changeup, right?
4,
El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat.
Marte.
What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. Grounded up the first baseline, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right now.
Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Albert Almora, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Albert Almora.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Walker moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth. The pitcher.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Stepping in, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone of protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ahmed into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Greinke comes set. 2-2 on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The bat, number 13,
riding in once again, Nick Ahmed, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Kruzak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. And he misses 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Ahmed. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. John Ryan Murphy becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Halfway home, still no score.